So we just went to see Pixels, and open the window a bit. There's actually a scene in this movie where you get to see Josh Gad cover Everybody Wants to Rule the World while he dry humps the stage. And I wish I were making this up. That's absolutely a scene in this movie. And I think that's kind of representative of what I felt about this movie. It's, you know, much like Everybody Wants to Rule the World, it's a great song. And this premise for this movie is good. It's fun. It sounds like a lot of fun. But it is just a terrible performance all around, practically. And not funny. I mean, outside of a couple of lines, mostly Peter Dinklage, not funny. What were your thoughts?
My thoughts... They both happen at the end of the movie, so I think there are spoilers.
Do we care about spoilers? I don't know if I care about spoilers. Did you enjoy the movie?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Really? Okay. I will say I didn't think it was as bad as I was expecting. From the reviews, I thought it'd be like the worst movie ever. The video game parts, oh, like towards the end with Donkey Kong, I thought was goofy, but Pac-Man was alright. Centipede was probably the best scene in the movie.
Centipede?
Yeah.
What's Centipede?
The video game Centipede, where they have to shoot the head, because if they shoot in the middle, it goes off into two.
I've never played that game, so I don't...
What was that scene in the
movie? I haven't
movie?
played most of these games because I think they're older games.
Well, you played Asteroids, although Asteroids... There's an Asteroid scene, but Asteroids never comes up in the movie. Yeah, I won't recommend this. It's just not as bad as I was expecting, which is really faint praise. It's not good. So, yeah, let's go ahead and dive right into spoilers. What do you want to say, honey?
There's two things I wanted to say here.
Okay.
What's that orange guy?
Hubert, yeah.
Well, Hubert turned into... What's that girl's name?
Yeah, Lady Lisa.
Lady Lisa.
Oh, God, that's all types of disturbing. And
another thing. Who was that guy who married Lady Lisa?
Oh, I don't remember his name off the top of my head, but the actor's name is Josh Gad.
Well, Josh Gad married Lady Lisa.
Yeah.
But he did actually marry her.
Yeah, it was actually Hubert.
And they had baby Huberts.
And does somebody want to explain me why Lady Lisa isn't pixelated like everything else? What's up with that?
Lady Lisa?
Yeah, she's not pixelated. Everything else was pixelated.
What's this pixelated?
Where it's the cubes.
Oh.
Well, cubes in this movie, usually squares normally, but in this movie they're cubes. Everything else was the cube shaped like video games, except Lady Lisa, which looked normal. And everything else, when it came in contact with you, would pixelate you, except Lady Lisa, which interacted with you like normal. Both the regular Lady Lisa and the Cubert version, which is utterly bizarre. Josh Gad might have the worst character in this movie, which is a unique thing to say with an Adam Sandler movie. But he's introduced in the beginning as one of these big gaming competitors, along with Peter Dinklage and Adam Sandler. I'm pretty much going to refer to him as the actors' names, because I can't remember the characters. Yeah, Kevin James is like the best friend of Adam Sandler, and he's elected president. Who votes for Kevin James as president? Who did that? That must have been a rigged election. I just don't see that ever happening. But that's also outrageously lazy screenwriting. What happened to the old tired cliche of I would expect them to do a thing where the aliens invade and the government has no idea what's going on, except maybe they have this one geek in the office who's like, I recognize those. Those are video games. So then they rally together the video game experts to teach the troops how to fight. That's how I expected this to play out. Because, you know, I mean, it's an overused cliche, but it's effective. It's better than this, don't you think? Your best friend just happens to grow up and be president? That's a long shot. And who votes for Kevin James as president? You had two thoughts. What was your other thought?
I already said both my thoughts.
Oh, you did?
But there was something that was pretty funny about.
Oh, what do you like?
Them. It's because they got babies of those things.
Mm-hmm. You're out of frame.
I don't know how they can. And I don't know how they can train. I don't know how they can put those stuff together and make that.
Yeah, there's far more disturbing things
sense.
about the fact they have babies. So, I guess is Hubert female?
And also...
Of course, they did some gay jokes of Josh Gad in the middle of the movie. So
also,
maybe Hubert's not female. Now they have babies, I don't know.
Well, I don't understand because I would think if they were to have babies, it would be part human, part video game.
Yeah, I don't think they thought that hard into the movie.
They were even jumping in the crib.
I do think perhaps if they did like a script overhaul, keep Chris Columbus directing, get someone else starring, because Adam Sandler sleepwalks through this. Get Peter Dinklage to star. He was pretty funny, and he had the same terrible lines that everybody else did, but I don't know. I thought he actually got some chuckles from me. What do you think? Who did you think was the funniest character?
Who is that guy who translated into lady? What was her name?
Lady Lisa?
Yeah.
Oh, you talk about the Josh Gad character?
Yeah. The other video game.
That's the other thing that kind of drove me nuts, because you would think, like, okay, so Kevin James is somehow the president. He happens to be best friends with Sam Brenner, who's a... What are you doing?
I was just about to say something.
Okay, we'll go ahead and say it.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Okay, well, maybe you'll think of it, because I have a little diatribe I'm going to go on. So, he just happens to be friends with Kevin James, and Adam Sandler just happen to be friends. Somehow Kevin James becomes president, and then Kevin James kind of is the nerd character that I would expect them to have, to recognize that looks kind of like a video game. So he calls in his best friend, Adam Sandler, and then you'd think, okay, so they're going to get Adam Sandler, and then they're going to get these other two big video gamers, the Peter Dinklage and Josh Gad character from the video game competition earlier in the movie, to come help him out. The answer to that is no. That's not how it works. That's how they get Peter Dinklage. That is not how they get Josh Gad. Josh Gad, for some reason, before all of this, well, maybe not before all of it started, but before all of it became like a big deal, was hiding out in the back of Adam Sandler's van, going to chloroform him for some reason. I mean, and that's one of the heroes of the story. He's a good guy. And he is the one that finds the hidden message. And I don't see how everyone else in the world misses this obvious alien message, except for him in the middle of One Tree Hill or whatever he recorded on his VHS. You might be noticing the movie. I'm not thrilled with this movie. Did you think of what is?
No, but I am very thrilled with this movie.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I was not thrilled. Not happy at all. Except, I don't know, I like the centipede scene. I felt like maybe the centipede scene, and you are totally out of frame. We just see a dress sticking out every once in a while.
Well, if you think about it.
You're totally out of frame.
Oh! Oh, my finger was out.
Yeah.
Where my finger was in.
What were you saying?
Well, I was saying, it kind of teaches, if you think about it, it teaches people how to play video games.
To a degree.
Yeah.
Just imagine you're the guy and you don't want to die. That's it, right? That's the life lesson. Let's get a little bit more.
Yeah, that's the lesson.
You okay?
Sorry, just I really need some air.
Well, we won't do this too much longer. We're already at 11 minutes. I'm trying to think, was there any final thoughts? There probably is. Oh, yeah. I did think it was interesting Peter Dinklage cheated. I think, obviously it was bad he cheated during the tournament. Wasn't aware there was a Donkey Kong cheat that worked on Pac-Man, but apparently there is. That may be something to look up. I've never heard of such a thing. But, whatever. But he uses a cheat code to beat the Pac-Man when he comes down. And, first off, if the cheat code works, I don't see a problem with using it, except the aliens called him on it. That was the only issue I had with it, because, you're fighting for the planet. Let's use his cheat code. Why the hell not? But also, oh, crap. What was that other thought? Oh, yeah, how do you use cheat codes in real life? I mean, usually you put them in the controller, but he was driving a car. Can you somehow input that code into your car and have it cheat in real... I don't know. It's almost like the movie was poorly thought out. Alright. So... Josh Gad sings Everybody Wants to Rule the World in Dry Humps of Floor. If that sounds hilarious to you, check this movie out. If not, probably skip it, I would say. What are your final thoughts?
My final thought.
And you're totally out of frame.
Is that at the end?
There are weird Cubert babies.
No, the Donkey Kong.
Oh yeah, Donkey Kong. Is that your final thought?
And when that happens, for some reason, I don't know how since the hammer was a video game, somehow it broke through all the other video games. It doesn't make any sense.
The hammer? What hammer?
That hammer he used to smash those barrels.
Yeah.
And also to do that thing to... What's that gorilla's name?
Donkey Kong?
Yeah.
Well, it's all part of the game. Although, I guess I haven't played Donkey Kong enough. Do you hit Donkey Kong with the hammer to win? I don't remember. Yeah, it seems familiar. Like, isn't the hammer going, like, automatically? Oh, I'm overthinking it. That is... I'll give the movie that. That's... But, lots of other things I'm not giving the movie, so... Yep. She liked it. I didn't. But I didn't hate it as much as I anticipated. This isn't like... I'm not an Adam Sandler fan at all. I did go through a phase where I tried to get into his stuff because lots of people really loved it, and it just never really took for me. But this is not the worst by any means. Still not good though. Let's make this movie, go over the script, revise the script, keep Chris Columbus, bring in Peter Dinklage the star. I don't know who else you bring in, but not Adam Sandler, not Kevin James. Don't have him be best friends with the president. Maybe just write out the Josh Gad character, because he was just annoying. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I have to say.
Me too.
All right. Bye.